Hello students, greetings of the day. In the last video, we saw the half part of the fourth lesson 17 Oranges written by Bill Norton. First I summarize it and I continue the remaining part of the lesson. Okay, listen. The narrator was fond of oranges and used to eat them every day. One day, a policeman found 17 oranges hidden in his pocket. He locked him up. He had never eaten an orange again. The narrator wanted to tell us a story of himself. He was driving a little pony and cart for the shift delivery company. He often went in and out of the dogs. The narrator was not really a thief. He usually left the dogs with something under his apron. He liked bananas. He always picked up the bananas quickly and hid them under his apron. He took things only when he found it. Clem Jones was one of the narrator's friends who worked with him at the dog. Clem was amazingly smart about stealing things from the dogs and boats that he easily fooled the policeman with his great cunningness. Once he carried a box and came out of the dogs. The cop Bongo stopped him and investigated about the box. Clem told that it had a cat. The cop insisted on opening it. When Clem did so, a ship's cat jumped off and escaped into the dogs. Okay. When Clem Jones returned with the box of cheese, he looked angrily at the policeman. Bongo, to make the policeman feel guilty of his previous act of opening the box in which the cat was kept inside. By making Bongo feel guilty, Clem was able to avoid any more security check and thus he was able to steal a large Dutch cheese. The narrator was once caught with his 17 oranges because his apron string broke and a policeman Bongo noticed that the narrator's pockets were somewhat bulged. So the policeman looked into the narrator's pockets and found there was 17 oranges. Bongo wanted to set an example for the rest of the employees at the dock of the necessity of being honest and of the dire consequences of stealing anything from the dog. When the narrator was locked in the cabin, he lost hope in life, felt afraid that he would lose his job. Okay, Bongo took him to his room. He removed and placed the oranges on the table. He was frightened and kept quiet. He had read a lot of detective stories. He knew that the best plan was to say nothing. Bongo went to bring another policeman as witness. He locked the cabin door as he left. Okay, up to here we finished in the last video. Okay, now we continue the remaining part of the lesson. Okay, yes, see page number 90. See, I looked at the walls, I looked at the door, I looked at the 17 oranges, and I looked at the apron with its broken string. I will lose my job, I thought. Perhaps I will go to prison. What will my father say? What will my father do? I almost gave up the hope of escaping from the trouble. I was locked in the cabin and the oranges were on the table. Bongo had gone to bring a witness. I was troubled. Oh my God, I said. What can I do? Eat the oranges, said a voice in my head. Eat the evidence. Eat them, I asked. Yes, said the voice in my head. Eat them and the evidence will be gone. Be quick, eat them all. Okay, see the meaning. The narrator knew that he would lose his job. He thought he will go to prison. He gave up the hope of escaping. He was locked in the cabin and the oranges were on the table. Bongo had gone to bring a witness. His voice told him to eat them quickly. Eat them and the evidence will be gone. His voice said in his mind. Okay, yes. So the question given. Why did Bongo want to bring another policeman? Okay, why did Bongo want to bring another policeman? Bongo wanted a witness for the narrator's case, so he wanted to bring another policeman. Second question, what did the voice in the narrator's head tell him to do? The voice in the narrator's head told him, eat the oranges, eat the evidence. Okay, the voice in the narrator's head told him, eat the oranges, eat the evidence. Okay, all of you understood? So the next para, I thought for half a second, then I took an orange, I peeled it and put it in my mouth. Soon only the pips were left. You have to swallow the pips too, said the voice in my head. You have to swallow the pips and the peel. You have to swallow all the evidence. Yes, of course, I said. I swallowed the pips and put some of the peel in my mouth. Don't eat it, said the voice. There is not time. Swallow it. Be quick, swallow it. I took a small knife from my pocket and cut the oranges into large chunks. I swallowed the piece of oranges one after the other. There will still the three oranges on the table when I heard Bongo outside. I stopped. My mouth was nearly full. Be quick. Swallow them, said the voice in my head. I was lucky. Bongo and the other policemen had some cards at the dock gate. They went and talked to the drivers. This gave me a few more minutes. I must swallow all the oranges. I thought, only three left. I swallowed the first one and then the second one. Suddenly the door began to open. I went through a great deal of struggle and finally managed to finish off the last piece of the last orange. Bongo and the other policeman walked in. This is a thief, Bongo said. I caught him with packets full of oranges. Okay, see the meaning. He thought for half a second, then the narrator took an orange. He took a small knife from his pocket and cut the oranges into large chunks. He peeled it and put it in his mouth. He swallowed the pieces one after the other. There will still there oranges on the table when he heard Bongo outside, but his stomach was nearly full. On the way, Bongo and the other policemen had seen some carts at the dock gate. They went and talked to the drivers. This gave him a few more minutes. He ate all the oranges. Suddenly the door began to open. The narrator went through a great deal of struggle and finally managed to finish off the last piece of the last orange. Bongo arrived with the other policeman. Bongo introduced him as a thief with packets full of oranges. Okay. See the questions given. Why did the policeman arrive a little late to the cabin? The policeman arrived a little late to the cabin because Bongo and he had seen some carts at the dock gate. They went and talked to the drivers. Okay. The policeman arrived a little late to the cabin because Bongo and he had seen some carts at the dock gate. They went and talked to the drivers. Okay. So the next question, what did the narrator do with the pips and peels? What did the narrator do with the pips and peels? The narrator swallowed the pips and peels too. Okay. The narrator swallowed the pips and peels too. Okay. So the next para, then Bongo looked at the table and at first he could not figure out what had happened. Where are the oranges? I can smell them, said the other policeman. I said nothing. Bongo looked everywhere for the oranges. He looked in my pockets. He looked in my apron, but he did not find one orange. Finally, Bongo understood what had happened, but it was very difficult to believe. Okay, see the meaning. Bongo looked at the table. There was no oranges. He could not understand what had happened. He asked, where are the oranges? The other policeman said that he could smell them. Bongo looked everywhere for the oranges. He looked in his pockets. He looked in his apron. but he did not find one orange. Finally, he understood what had happened, but it was very difficult to believe. Okay, yes, see the next para. 17 oranges, he said. 17 big oranges? How did you eat them all? I said nothing. Bongo was not able to send me to prison. There was no evidence. Bongo became angry and shouted at me, but I did not say a word. In the end, he had to let me go. I told Clem Jones about the 17 oranges. Bongo locked you in that cabin for half an hour, said Clem. He had no right to do that. Perhaps Clem was right. I don't know. I did not have time to think about it. I had eaten 17 large oranges, peels, pips, and all. I felt very sick for a week, and those oranges kept working away in my stomach. Okay, see the meaning. Pongo surprised and asked him, 17 big oranges, how did he eat them all? The narrator said nothing. Bongo was not able to send him to prison. There was no evidence. Bongo became angry and shouted at him. He had to let him free. He told Clem Jones about the 17 oranges. He had eaten 17 large oranges, peels, pips, and all. He felt very sick for a week. Okay. All of you understood? The lesson got over. Today's assignment, read the question answer given inside the book. In the two videos, I said the answer for all the questions. Okay, read well and write the test. Okay, thank you.